NANI?!
Welcome back, everybody, to a fantastic review of another Motor Nuclear model kit. This time we're taking a look at Xiang. This is a particularly new line that they're releasing, and I'm very excited to show you all. Originally, I was used to the blind box kinds of items, which are a little bit smaller than the unit that I'm reviewing today, Xiang. I got this and other amazing items over at Gundam Central Shop. As for the other larger kind of model kits, we'll go over those in the model kit size comparison, but for right now, let's take a look at the actual articulation of Xiang. For the head, we're going to take a look up here, and we can see that it's on a ball joint. There is a bit of some movement of the ball joint for the head. With that, you can also get some of the ball joint effect that you'll see on the head. You've got some nice gold and some black and beautiful blue on the head unit. There is some of that clear green that's going to be there for the pop and eye, so no stickers needed for that. The only stickers will be used on the arm corners right here, but later. For the articulation then, once you've got the hair out of the way, we can place that on there. He can look right, left. We can go down. Can kinda, if you push the head up a little, look up a little, but not too great, but not bad. I do like its nice stern lookness. Going into the chest, you do have some fun butterfly effect for the arms, which is going to be very nice. So you can still kick them forward a little bit, and they can go up and down for the shoulder peg themselves, which is really nice. I like that there's still, even in the smaller size, some nice articulation there. You do have some side to side going in the upper chest, so it goes quite well when you look at it. And you do have a 1-2 forward movement for the chest, which is on a peg and can rotate full 360, which is nice. And on the arms, as we get into those portion, I'm going to show you here. For the shoulder itself, I like how it's attached onto this really nice mechanic that kicks it out and gets it out of the way fantastically. So if you're ready to go into it, you can just pop that off to the side and still offer for the arm to go that full 360. The gold on the shoulder itself can also swing out since it's on a peg, which will allow your unit to be able to still put his arms up a 90 degrees out. With the shoulder though, once it's already nice and out, you can adjust it however you want. So it doesn't need to necessarily stay too far out, but it will not leave empty space. You do have a rotation on the bicep. You've got a double bend, a very, very nice double bend on the arm, which will then lead into a nice ball joint peg into there, which you will have 8 different types of hands to take a look at. We do have our holding hands, we have our angled holding hands, we have some open hands, closed fist, gripping regular, and gripping angled. So you have 4 different types of hands, total of 8, which is not too bad. Getting down into the waist now, we are going to be looking at some very cool portions I like on the side skirt. You can kind of kick it out a little bit, which will definitely allow you to get some leg kicking out for your side skirts, which are on a peg. And so those are going to be able to swing out quite nicely and have a little bit of a hook for its design right here. And so if it is in the way, you can just kind of kick it out on the back and still have him be able to put his legs out to the side. For the front and side skirts, I did snip them independently, or make them independent. So now they're no longer 2 units. They can go and flip on their own. which is really nice. So little pro tip if you want to do that. Now, for the inside of the legs, I like how they have this interesting kind of mechanic where you have the legs that can, let's see if I can show, the legs can kick down with this hinge in the hip. And by doing that, one, the unit can already straddle stuff. So like Zhao Yun, he can ride a horse. So very cool. We can potentially see a horse in the future. Other portion is that you can get some really higher than 90 degrees kicks. You can get some great splits. Look at that. And with it kicking out, of course, the inside, you do have still a bit of some rotation. So you still can be able to get some fantastic movement. And let's see, I want to show, you can get some great forward kicking motions and going high, maybe not so much because of our forward skirt, but regardless though, that is still going to be some really fantastic articulation. So we already saw that you can rotate a bit on the thigh. We have a double bend at the legs. So that is a great, nice little, and also some slight hinge on the knees. But we can still really get some leg movement going on there. Love that. For the leg or the ankles, we do have some forward and kicking motion just by itself. The toes can go, I believe, down and up, and then go return to flat, which is really cool. There's, I think, some articulation on the shin protector, which is nice. I love how it's got that little green on there, which we can show off on the unit. Ooh, gotta love it. And yeah, you still got some nice movement of the foot itself. So there is some really, really great looking articulation on this kit, and I'm really surprised because there's also, I guess, another version of this coming out that has die cast for the joints, and that has got me quite excited because this same thing with some updated painting and also looking sweet. Ooh, yes, I can definitely get behind that one. So far, I think this is the only unit in this line that we have seen that is going to be like this. So I will keep an eye out. And big shout out to Gundam Central Shop for letting me get a chance to review this kit. I will be looking forward to sharing more model kit reviews with you all soon. So stay tuned. Thanks for coming for curiosity and staying, or coming for curiosity and staying for those good times. Yeah. Laters, everybody.